Hey, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is January 13th, 2024. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, so if you like these videos, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me on Twitter at AlphaCharts365, and I do offer a subscriber group. It's an educational subscriber group, and this is what you get. It's $10, $10 a month. Here's what you get: in-depth market reports and videos, watch lists, focus lists, midweek video, midweek market note, annotated chart setups, end of the week market note, daily market scans, daily posts just for subscribers, chart requests just for subscribers, access if you have questions along the way. I'm happy to help out, and all kinds of bonus content. In the end, it's $10 a month. That is an investment, I believe, in yourself and into your trading. And if you think that it's great, it was worth every penny of that $10. And if you think it was terrible, then in a month or two and you don't like it, you cancel. And you know what? It's a risk versus reward, right? The risk of not trying it out is much greater, is huge, versus, the reward, though, is just gigantic of potentially trying it out. So anyway, that's the way I look at it, right? Risk versus reward, very small risk. The risk is very small when you talk about monetary risk, right? So anyway, enough about that. Again, at Alpha Charts 365. All right, so here we go. SPY. Choppy action from the beginning of the year. Just talking about subscription service. We talked about getting more cautious right in here, right? And again, it's been a hard slog to make money in this market, get any real traction going. But I do have a few names that are looking really good, about a dozen. So let's get into them. SMCI. Let's just get rid of that information right there. This is a nice little flag. It's forming right here. Again, might need a little bit more work on this flag, but if it can break out, I think that would look really, really nice. NVIDIA, right? We all saw NVIDIA. It broke out all-time highs. I'd like to see it pull back a little bit, maybe to the 9-day, maybe 530-ish or so, and then potentially move higher. But that's a spot where I think we could be long NVIDIA. Again, and then the breakout area would be the stop. What else we have? ZTS. That's a name that I like a lot. There was this flag right into this prior area of resistance, which became support, and it broke out, kind of falling wedge-ish flag, whatever you want to call it. I think it can move much higher into this, 200-ish to 8 area, and actually, even higher than that. What else we have? FI. This is one that I talked about, and I have a position in. Remember, I may hold positions in any of these names, potentially all of them, some, maybe none of them. I do have a position in this particular one. I love the falling wedge into this kind of supply area, and it just really popped. And I think it could go much higher. So FI is looking pretty good. Again, it would have to get involved. It would have to pull back a little bit at this point. CAMT. This one is trying to break out and move higher. Nice bullishly aligned moving averages, easy to get involved in this general area. Maybe if it broke out and then stop, you could put, versus the 23-day EMA. Uranium stocks are doing good. So the uranium ETF is in here. Again, giant pop on Friday, great volume showing up here. Now, if we can close that gap, or even just, would love to see, $30 or so, I think we could be involved in uranium. The biggest piece of that is CCJ, Kamiko is, so if it can flag out or maybe even come back a little bit, it may give us a chance to get involved in that particular name. Again, beautiful uptrend in this uranium play, and again, it's one of the largest. DLO has kind of a falling wedge-ish look to it, something like stuff to tell. It's not exactly perfect, but basically the play here would be the breakout of this wedgie, this downtrend line right there, right? If we could break the downtrend line, that would be a change of character. And really in the end, this VWAP from this giant gap, I'd want to see that change as well. So that's it would have to turn and really come out here. I mean, it does trade 1 million shares a day, so it's not bad. And it's got all these moving averages bunched up. So we can use this area as potential stop. C1, this is Clearwater Analytics. It's one I've watched for a while. When we really look here, this was the breakout that we were watching for, and then it came right back in. But it's not dead, right? If it could break out again, that would be very, very positive, especially since every pullback has been shallower, VCP type action. So maybe this line was wrong, right? And the breakout was actually up here or something like that, right? Maybe it's like here, right? That could be something like this, right? That's very possible too, right? And it's just kind of coming around and trying to make its first real base. So Clearwater Analytics, C1, DoorDash, like how it cleared 100 pretty easily. We've talked about this one in the past. Um, kind of pulled back, retested at the 50, and now it's got some tight consolidation. That looks really nice. BRZE, Braze, computer software name. I love the way the space formed. Here's the IPO right over here in late 2021. This is falling right back into, right? Right back into the support area. It held its support and a nice big day on Friday, right? Love how these moving averages are starting to align back bullshit again. And we have a nice trend line that we could play against. And then this 50-day or clumped up moving averages is a perfect spot, right, to consider to manage risk again. So it would have to break out though, right? It may chop around a little bit more. And the last one is going to be app. Again, nice consolidation right here after, again, big base it's trying to break out from. This was a name I was involved with back in this area, and it just kind of fell apart. And now let's see if we could get it back higher again, and then that would be a place where we could be involved again. Okay, so that's app 11. All right, so there you go. A dozen names. Like I said, you want way more content from me. Again, all of this you get plus so much more. It's $10 a month. Very, very low risk. If you lost more than $10 on a trade, it's nothing. So if you're interested at Alpha Charge 365, thank you very much. Have a great day.